to another episode of Seen and Heard podcast, where we are going to look at some of the reactions from the today's spectacle in the White House. I'm Sharron, and what I and many others witnessed was a moment that has left us all stunned, angry, and deeply concerned. Earlier today, President Zelensky was invited to the White House, and he, mind you, is taking time out from fighting for survival against unrelenting invasion, but he came at the invitation of Trump and Vance, and the spectacle and the abuse and the attacks that he received were shameful to witness. And the questions, questions like if he owned a suit. He's in the middle of fighting a war, trying to defend himself and his citizens. By the way, I noticed no questions like that were asked of Elon when he was squatting in the Oval Office a month ago, or whatever, with a baseball cap, and he had no babysitter or nanny to assist him with his 4-year-old, but I digress. What unfolded was a spectacle of bullying, public humiliation of a leader who has become a global symbol of resilience. The clips we're about to play are reactions from everyday American citizens who were equally horrified by what they witnessed. These voices are just a snapshot of the outrage and disbelief rippling across the globe. Today's events were a stark reminder of how fragile diplomacy can be and how quickly it can be undermined by ego and hostility. If you like this program, please give it a thumbs up, share, like, comment. Leave your voice reactions, and we'll play them on future shows. If you are able to donate, that will be greatly appreciated because that'll help us keep the lights on. So let us know what your thoughts are, and we will discuss those in the next show. Thank you.
Oksana Markarova, she is the Ukrainian ambassador of the United States, with her head in her hands, stunned, in disbelief at what we witnessed here. Walk us through your reaction, the way this is going to be viewed for the people who are now in the 4th year of an awful war.
Many Ukrainians were skeptical about this agreement, and many Ukrainians were worried that President Zelensky had been summoned effectively to Washington to sign away the country's wealth because it had no choice. President Trump had come in and said, the guarantees that the money that we gave Ukraine over the last 4 years, those were not grants. In fact, they were loans, and we want our money back, and we want you to use rare earth minerals and other natural resources as collateral and to put them in a fund. And initially, this minerals deal was presented, according to senior Ukrainian officials I've been speaking to, as a deal that Ukraine had to sign on the spot, non-negotiable. They were given 1 hour to sign it. President Zelensky said no. He's been negotiating through a team for the last couple of weeks to try and get a better deal. But what we saw right now was it looked like a deal was going to be signed. Maybe that deal gets signed today. Maybe it doesn't. But the last hour or so has been a catastrophic breakdown. You saw a lot of this raw skepticism. It doesn't seem like there's any goodwill in the room at the moment. And this could be very devastating for Ukraine, because Ukraine is negotiating right now about the future of its country, its potential borders. It's nervous that Vladimir Putin is going to come back and invade again. And I think, Peter, what you saw in this exchange is that the two sides view this deal completely differently. President Trump, who took J.D. Vance's side there. It was really J.D. Vance who started this, and it was Zelensky who refused to back down. And then as we were watching, you saw President Trump getting more and more annoyed and personally bothered by all this. He said, well, this is going to be great television. But Zelensky refused to back down. J.D. Vance was on the attack. President Trump taking his side, because the two sides view this so very differently. President Zelensky doesn't trust Vladimir Putin will keep his end of a ceasefire, and he doesn't want to leave the room without some sort of guarantees. And President Trump is saying you should be thankful. The guarantees you're going to get are his word.
President Zelensky, Trump, and J.D. Vance, my FYP is full of all these TikToks about that argument that occurred in the White House. And I love how people are tagging a heated argument. No, that was a bully session. J.D. Vance and Trump, yes, the trolls that they are, the unfit, incompetent trolls that they are, use that opportunity to try to bully Zelensky down. Not only did they try to bully him down, they tried to embarrass him. So they kept going on this rant about what he was wearing and does he actually own a suit? What is it? You trying to say he's too poor to own a suit? Or he doesn't know decorum? But I do know that he knows enough decorum not to go and treat people the way that they were treating him in that office. See, there's a lot of people that will look at that exchange and think, oh my God, that Trump was showing how strong he is. No, he wasn't. He was showing how much of an ass he is. And if he wants to show somebody how strong he is, maybe he should have did that when Elon Musk was up in that office taking over his press conference and his child was telling him to shut the fuck up. And his child was telling him he was not the president. Maybe he should have showed some strength then versus bringing an ally in that office and acting like that. And here's J.D. Vance. Oh my God, have you ever thanked us? Zelensky is always thanked for the help. Now you got Turkey stepping in talking about they're going to send aid. So it used to be America was strong and people looked at us as the world leaders. But now we've got other countries stepping in because Trump and Elon Musk have decided they're going to pull back America's voice, but then have the nerve to try to act like we are all this, that, and the other. I still can't believe people voted for him. He was never competent. He's always been unfit. He doesn't have the intelligence of a fruit fly. But yet, here we are. Now, I would do my normal sign off and be like, I'm sending everybody peace, love, and good vibes. But there is nothing peaceful about the situation that we're in. And there is no good vibes about it. You elected a clown, and we are living in the circus. And I don't know about anybody else. I don't want to be part of the FAFO club because you fuckers messed up. But have a great day.
What just happened in the Oval Office with Zelensky, Trump, and J.D. Vance feels earth-shattering. Trump and Vance berated our ally who is being attacked by our enemy in full view of the United States. And it's earth-shattering because that meeting changes all of our relationships as a country. What Trump just did is say, I'm with Putin. I mean, that's what it was. I'm against Europe, and I'm with Putin. And everything's changed. Everything is completely upside down. And it's all thanks to the people in America who voted for Trump. It's on you. It's on you. And I don't know how long it's going to take before you figure out what you've done by voting for this man, but it's all on you. And you're just going to have to, as soon as you figure out what's happening, you're going to have to contact your congressman and tell them to stop backing this monster, Trump. Stop it. Because the damage to this planet, to the people, to all of us, to everything that we've worked for as a nation, a civilized nation, with our allies for years, is over.
President Zelensky of Ukraine, I want to apologize on behalf of the American people for the way you were treated today at the White House by the President and the Vice President. No one should extend an invitation to you to come and visit them at their house, our house, the White House, and be treated like that. Again, I apologize on behalf of the American people, and I hope millions from around the world and here in the United States will join with me. Thank you all for listening, and good day.
The one good thing to come out of that train wreck of a press conference is there's no more denial, right, of where Trump and MAGA stand. Anti-American, Putin-loving, morally bankrupt traitors. I don't want to hear any more about the Russian hoax or we're not Russian assets or Russian propaganda doesn't work on us. You hate democracy and you love dictators. That's it.
Okay, it's official. We have a madman in the White House. If you haven't seen it yet, please go and watch the exchange between Trump and Zelensky. My heart breaks for these people. The war and the amount of pain and suffering they have been through and still continue to fight for the good of their country. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say right now. It's how do we stop this? Every day, every hour it goes by, he's burning the place to the ground. It's cruelty at a different level. I just don't understand who else can suffer at the hands of this administration. And it's not, I can't even just say Trump anymore. Where are the Republicans? Where are the decent Republicans that can stand up for the world? They're not here.
Anyone who tries to tell you that what happened in the White House today was not a setup is probably also an our country asset. Because it wasn't until the cameras were turned off that the American people found out that RT News was in that room. You'll never get me to believe that this wasn't a setup, because RT News was most certainly recording that conversation for the P-Man, but because it was so volatile and off the hook and never anything we'd ever seen before, this was solely for the purpose of stroking off Putin. So now that the RT News people have been in the White House, I mean, nothing's off limits anymore, right? Just make P a room at the White House. Just give him his own fucking room. I'm serious. There's nothing we can trust anymore. We can never trust that not every room that journalist walked through isn't bugged, that everything that is said in secrecy isn't being recorded. Our national security is forever, from this point forward, in jeopardy, even more than it ever was, because you gave one of the new axis of evils a literal fucking press pass. So what's it gonna take, America? The nuke in your backyard?
I just saw the most disgusting press conference I have ever seen in my life. I just saw a fake tough guy, a fake-ass tough guy, Donald Trump, try to bully a good guy who's only trying to help his people. A fake fucking tough guy who tried to bully this dude in America. Listen here, Trump, I don't care about the other people. We not with you on this, dog. We are not fucking with Russia, dog. We are with Zelensky. So you could try and talk all this bullshit, but it's not gonna work. And I'm glad Zelensky just didn't sit there and let these chumps talk this crazy shit, man. You think this America? Y'all think this strength? This is weakness, man. We gonna be on our fucking own dealing with Trump, man. Trump has to go, man. Trump has to go, man. I just saw the most disgusting press conference a president has ever did, man. You invited this man to the White House to try and negotiate something, and you tried to play fake tough guy? Fake tough guy. You are not tough, dude. Dude, you are not tough, dude. And thank you, Zelensky, for not bagging down to these chumps, man. These chumps, man. This ain't the president of the United States, y'all. This is not the president of the United States. We do not act like this, y'all. I don't care who you voted for. We do not act like this. We are leaders, y'all. We gonna be isolated, y'all, with nothing, y'all. Motherfucker gonna attack us. We not gonna have no friends. We not gonna have no friends. And Russia ain't our friend. You can't make us love Russia, dude. You could make MAGA, but you can't make us, y'all. And y'all, just please go watch it, y'all. This dude is clowning America right in front of our face, y'all. He has to go, man. He has to go, man. He has to go, man. This is fucking crazy, man. This fake tough guy, man. Fake tough guy, man. America is not like this, y'all. This shit got to stop today, man. This is crazy, man. I am sad for America, man. This is sad for America. We're gonna be alone, y'all.
I better never hear about how a woman is too emotional to be president ever again. After watching that absolute toddler throw that tantrum in the Oval Office right now, with his toddler sidekick, J.D. Vance. That was the most embarrassing shit I have ever seen. I don't even have words. God damn it.
So, hours later, I'm still seething about what happened in the White House today. This day will go right down with January 6th as a day of infamy. I had a chance to check the Russian newspapers. The Moscow Times. Quote, Trump showed restraint against scumbag Zelensky. Russian spokeswoman says, how Trump and Vance held back from hitting that scumbag is a miracle of restraint. He was a guest in the White House. He flew 8,000 miles to try to sign a minerals deal that we wanted. Related, Chechens, Georgians, and Belarusians fighting for Ukraine warn of betrayal. Quote, you can't trust Putin. Well, apparently you can't trust Trump and Vance. In the same article, again, this is the Moscow Times, Trump is rolling out the red carpet for Russian oligarchs. I'll put the link down here. You can't make this shit up. Again, my earlier post, in my 70 years on this planet as an American citizen whose father fought in World War II, I never thought I would see the day where a sitting American president and vice president would set up, it was a setup, another head of state who has shown remarkable resilience, courage, and grit in the face of Russian aggression. Talk soon.
Mr. President, is there no deal? Mr. President, can you tell us what happened? Is the deal off? President Zelensky, can you tell us what happened?
Did you sign the deal? He's on the phone.